Beep beep. We're here. It's the race playlist team squad. And that means it's myself and everybody's favorite gamer, Gamar.
Hi.
We're here for episode number 2 of Playlist After Dark. We just wrapped up recording episode 147. So if you guys not check out that episode, make sure you do. So we have a few things to do in today's Playlist After Dark. First of all, I'm going to pick the 4 tracks that will be featured in Race Plus number 148. Actually 5, because we're dropping one. So I'll pick the new tracks for that. We're also going to figure out which car would win in a race in real life, the real life version of the Ocelot Lynx, or the real life version of the Benefactor Schlagen GT. And we're also, for the first time on the channel, going to feature the Cayo Perico Heist. So, all things to look forward to. Why don't you give... Oh, we also have to pick the... make a decision on the carpool rules going forward. So we're going to have all that in this episode. So hopefully you guys are excited. Gamer, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about your experience with the Cayo Perico Heist while I make some document changes.
Are you in the gamer? Or are you in the same game as me?
No. I am in a lobby though with Fortnite 2213.
I haven't been doing a bunch of KO for a while now. I'm one of those dudes in video games who likes to sit and actually play the video game instead of everything being handed to me. So I like to see what the video game has to offer and make money on my own by playing the game instead of asking YouTubers for them. But regardless of that,
oh my god.
Regardless of that, I have for a while now done a bunch of the heists that Rockstar has released into GTA Online. Ever since the first heist with the Fleeca Bank, the Prison Break, Humane Labs, and then the one in the city, the Pacific Standard. And then they had the Doomsday Heist, the Casino Heists, and then now obviously the Cayo Perico Heist. And so with these heists, there's a way to do it to where you can get through it pretty quickly. And I don't know if do you want to do that way, gamer, or do you want to genuinely since we're doing a playlist after dark at 3 in the afternoon, do you want to just kind of see what we can do?
I still think we should go through it in the normal way that we do, just to kind of showcase how we normally play the game. I feel like we don't get much of an opportunity video-wise to actually showcase how we play the game. Because if you didn't know, playlists are not how we normally play the game. We don't normally sit down and do 16 race playlists and keep our own score of that. That's a video exclusive thing. So I guess we kind of have dominant wins that we do against people online, but that's kind of that. So I think we should take the normal approach that we take.
Alright. I am in your lobby. So yeah, basically there's a way to do KO. A bunch of different ways to do KO, actually, and you guys will see that here. And then maybe at some other time we can do a KO run where we both have our own preferred methods of running through KO, and kind of like another After Dark playlist or whatever. But there's a couple of different ways to do KO, and there's a fast way to do KO in a way that you can make around from $1 million to $2 to $3 to even $4 and $5 million if you have the right people and the right items per KO run. And it's an easy way to get money. It's a quick way to get money, and it's something that you can do over and over and over again by yourself or with friends. So it's really just like, one of the best ways to make money in the game. So we're gonna do some of that for you guys today, and we'll kind of go into depth as we go through.
All right, so I'm just wrapping up, or I'm working on picking
Pico, 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 pico.
5 new tracks for the upcoming playlist episode.
Stand up. I am going to do the run to Pico 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 Beach and gathering intel on Kit. And I think that we should also showcase doing the exact same missions at the same time.
Okay.
I mean, the gather intel one, I'm just trying to get this out of the way because it doesn't really matter. But
Yeah. So, in the race plus that we just recorded, we kind of thought that the casino go kart track just wouldn't necessarily be a track that we wanted to continue to feature in the episode, as it just kind of it didn't work for the race plus. I think that it worked for a sprint, but for the race plus it was a bit much. So we both decided that it would be the best move to drop that and continue forward with another track in its spot. So this time I'm adding 5 new tracks, which eventually I'll get it balanced out once again back to 5 like we always have, or the normal 4 per episode as we always have.
Gamer, can you look up a car for me? The speed of a car. The XA21. How fast is that in comparison to the other cars?
Let me take a look. I happen to have the tab open right here. I know that shit's good. I mean, I enjoy using it occasionally.
Because, I mean, I'm kind of fucking with the Ocelot brand more now than I'm driving the Lynx. I like that shit.
XA21 is the 12th best car.
12th best, huh?
It's 122 mile an hour top speed, which is slower than, say, the Autark or the RE7B or the Ignis, but I feel like it does some other things maybe that the top speed doesn't do. So that could definitely be a car, probably not your go-to car, but definitely a solid car to have as an option.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, any of the solid cars that are good for speed as an option in the super sports cars class are good for the Moonbow Road tracks because a lot of people fuck up on that, and it doesn't really matter what car you have as long as it's not sliding off the track. And it's relatively the same speed as all the other cars.
Yes, I mean it's.
I thought you were gonna say it was like the 32nd
No,
fastest.
no,
I'm
no.
like,
It's a
okay.
solid car. I remember the race that I beat the Krieger with it when we raced against each other?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I just remember the Emirates. I
I mean,
forgot you would use that too.
because the Emirates technically, that the Emirates beating the Krieger isn't surprising because the Emirates technically is better than the Krieger. It just doesn't have traction, so nobody knows how to use it. So it works in a race playlist setting because we don't crash as much as dudes do online. Anytime they get near you, you're getting crashed. So all right, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read these new tracks to you. I want to get your reaction. New tracks for the upcoming race playlist are Australian Grand Prix 22. Shut up. U-Tool Grand Prix. Lime Rock Park. Half Point Alley. And TikTok Blog.
Oh, I like that. I like those options. Lime Rock, TikTok Block,
I think like
Australian Grand Prix because that's coming up.
this Australian
Half
Grand Prix is
Point.
coming up.
Oh no, it wasn't the Australia. Wasn't there one that you were working on that was coming up?
No.
Never mind. Shut up, dude.
Uh,
Finished.
so yeah, I think something like the U-Tool Grand Prix probably can be the one that will stay in for 2 episodes and then get dropped to balance things out.
Okay.
But that is that.
Well, I was just thinking. Actually, I was thinking this ever since I made it. But the Half Point Alley track, that shit reminds me of that Pokemon that is it. I don't know if it's in Sword or Shield or not, but it's like a rocker. It's a fucking lizard. It's purple. It has like the rock
Oh yeah.
sign up.
I forgot his name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that shit reminds me of that.
All right, so the card to compare the two, as we were saying at the end of the episode, the Benefactor is based on the Mercedes AMG GT, and that Mercedes-AMG GT has a top speed of 193 miles an hour. And the Ocelot Lynx is based on the Jaguar F-Type, which has a top speed of 186 miles an hour.
Which one's better on a track, though?
Probably the AMG GT.
Okay, well, I like the Jaguar better. In my opinion. I don't know. It looks cooler.
I mean, I think if you see the real version of that car, the Mercedes, you might think it looks cooler. Because the GTA one, like most of them, they do a good job making them look very similar. That one, I feel like it could have been. What the fuck, dude?
What?
What the hell is this?
What?
There's a stunt track piece in the world with a fucking few trailers around it.
Oh, that's it's an event. Someone drives off of that when, like, it's someone's doing a mission in the overworld, and when that person gets up to that ramp, that person is gonna drive off, and then, like, you have to steal that car from that person who drove off or some shit. I've done that before.
Oh, that was just super weird, because now it's, like, despawned, but...
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. That shit was...
I was like, bro, is somebody fucking hacking this lobby, like, putting down track pieces, bro?
That's not anything I've ever seen before, actually.
Somebody hacking?
No, someone hacking and putting down track pieces.
I just know that the dudes hack and put down shit. I know that's more on that's more of a PC problem than a console problem.
Yeah. I mean, it happens on PS. It's been happening on PS4 more. Looks like we've got spare bonds.
Ooh, and the Mercedes AMG GT Black Series goes up to 202 miles an hour. And then the higher performance version of the Jaguar hits 200. So they're close. But the Mercedes just looks so much.
And what color is the Jaguar?
What?
What color is the Jaguar color?
The Black Series doesn't have to do with color of the car.
Well, then why is it called the Black Series? What does that have to do with anything?
That's just what Mercedes calls that's what they call the highest performance level, the AMG. Because AMG is the performance version of a Mercedes. And then the Black Series is like the highest level of the performance. Like, the Black Series is the top of the line one. Again.
I caught while I was parachuting.
Again. No, the most common color for the AMG GT Black Series is silver.
Kind of misleading, though.
Not really, if you... It's not really misleading because it's for people that know about it. If you know that that's the high performance version, like the Black Series, you're not going to be like, damn, why is the car not black?
Well, I mean, just saying, it's kind of like a gimmick. You can, like, oh, it's Black Series and it's the color black. Get that. Everybody.
Alright. On our way to Cayo, Puerto. Again. Oh, man. So he said he got bearer bonds, which is the second best thing you can get. Obviously, when the Panther statue is not around. Alright. We clearly don't have the power just to take off like that, so I'm not going to risk it. Sometimes you hit the plane with a missile and it's fine. Sometimes you hit the plane with a missile and it like dies. So this time it didn't take too kindly to the missile, I guess. All right. On our way to Cayo. Cayo. You guys doing Cayo? You guys doing Cayo? Cayo. You guys doing Cayo? You guys doing Cayo? Cayo. All right, gamer. Well, I'm on my way to KO and I'm doing all this shit and you're waiting for me to return. Oh, don't forget your Krieger spoiler. We were talking about that in the episode.
Yeah,
I know. How are we feeling about carpool? Like, where you stand on it right now? What's your opinion on it?
I don't like it too much. I mean, it's like 30-70. Like, I like it when it is in action and when there's a situation where I have to pick the links and you have to pick the Schlagen because, like, there's so many different cars that are banned. But I don't like it when, like, you have to think of, like, every single car you used and, like, because I don't think of that, and I think it's just gonna lead to unnecessary disqualifications of races and kind of mess up the playlist without us intending to.
Yeah, kind of like you had today where you picked the RSX and that kind of fucked it up. Like,
yeah, but that was a bit of a different situation. But yeah, kind of like that.
I mean, that was one where it had been a rule, so it wasn't like... That was from the regular carpool. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Like, I think that it's one of those things that it's interesting because it does what we want it to do. You know, we want to have an episode where we feature more than the Krieger and the BR8 and the GTO. Like, that's what we want to achieve with the carpool. And it does that. Like, again, like you said, we had the links in the Schlagen. Going at it to determine, you know, if the playlist continues. You know, that was a crucial moment with cars that you wouldn't necessarily normally see in that situation. Like, if you were just told you have to win this sports car race, your first choice is not going to be the Lynx. It's going to be the Italia GTO. But it adds to that challenge. Like, okay, I have to win this race, but what do I pick? My best car is not usable. And I think it's one of those things that it's good for some classes. Like, I don't really like it with the open wheel cars. I feel that something like, I just feel like the other cars are not that enjoyable to drive compared to the BR8.
Yeah.
I think that, like, some of them, like I think for supercar and sports cars, that's the category that we really, I think, benefit from having the carpool. I don't think it benefits in muscle cars. It doesn't benefit in rally cars. It doesn't benefit in open wheel. I think super and sports, especially super, because we have so many cars, it's really cool to see. So I think that maybe with that we have to, I mean, well, I guess the question, do you feel the same way with that, those car classes?
Yeah. Well, specifically those ones?
Or like, what car classes do you feel like carpool is cool to have? Like, you enjoy carpool in?
Again, I mean, it's just like a scenario. Like, I'm not enjoying carpool when we're not doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's the thing. I think that something like, when it comes to, and I think being, again, the right class, I think that those are the two classes that I enjoy racing it in. So, I mean, maybe we could look at something like modifying it in a way that, because I still think we got to get something that gives us variety. Because I feel like if we take out carpool, we're just going to end up with the Krieger and Italia GTO in every single race again, you know? Like, I'm not really going to go into a race and pick something that's not maybe the Emirates and maybe the RSX. Like,
How about, okay, I don't have this idea thought out yet. It's just brainstorming. But how about we, like, we have, like, points totaled for not, or you get extra points for not using the fastest car. Like, you get 1 point, you get zero, you get whatever points you earn in the race, may that be your first place win, 3 laps led, and fastest lap. You earn all those. And if you use the Krieger, you get 0 extra points. If you use anything that is not the, like, we have a list of the fastest cars, or the blocked cars, I guess should say, if
carpool.
yeah. So I think that those cars should be, like, given a total of 0, and then, like, cars underneath that should be given, like, 1 point value if you win a race with that car. You know what I mean? Maybe that'd be confusing.
Yeah, Pink Diamond.
Nice.
I mean, so we got Bearer Bonds and Pink Diamond, dude. That's...
And I have all gold, so.
I have nothing in the basement. Hopefully these rooms provide something for us.
There's leashes on the thing. In the bed. Yeah.
Damn. I've got one painting so far. Goddamn.
I thought you had 4.
Oof. Alright, we got gold in North Storage. Let's go.
Ah, fuck, I want to retire.
Alright.
You see I just retired?
Cool. 2 gold in North Storage. Come on, South Storage. Have a gold for your boy. Yes. Brilliant. So for those of you who don't know, gold is the most valuable thing you can get on Cayo Perico. So, also, gold takes up 66% of your bag. So, hi, Gamar.
Oh, you got my message on Cayo!
Yeah, I did.
Guess phone lines do work.
It works on Cayo in this because you're not in an actual mission.
That's funny. Although if you try and call someone on Cayo, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, the gold takes up 66% of your bag. So we can each take a stack and a half.
Damn, you have Verizon fucking internet too there. Shit got set like immediately.
No T-Mobile bullshit. Oh my god. Shit would still say sending. Alright, I am back here. I'm heading to my Kosatka.
Alright, I'm getting my Kasat right now. Getting in my Kasat, I guess I should say.
Yeah, but back to your idea. I mean, I think that is a solid.
I wouldn't call it solid. I just thought about it for like 5 seconds.
No, you didn't let me finish. I was gonna say it's a solid alternative. I think that having that, I feel like we'd have to maybe change a few of the cars. Like I feel like something like a Krieger, we'd have to also probably include maybe like the top 4 from each class, just to make it a little bit more difficult.
Or instead of doing the like 0, 1, 2, 3, we could do -1 point if you use the Krieger. So you can use it, but it's
I don't feel like you should get
against
penalized for using a car.
Well, it would be a penalty that we both get. So if you use the Krieger and I use the Krieger, we both get the penalty. So it would just cancel itself out. If you use the Krieger and I use, say, the Tempesta, I would have a chance to gain, or maybe not, because then that would be 0 points. So anything lower than Tempesta, like the Ignis maybe, that I would have a chance to gain like maybe 1 or 2 points, because I'm using a much slower car than you, where you'd gain, or you'd lose just 1 point.
I mean, I don't know about losing points for using a car. That's the thing. I think that it being at 0, like you said about keeping track of shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Like that's gonna be more shit. Be like, okay, which car did you use? Was it one of the 4 that you lose a point for? Like, I feel like it being something where if you use one of the top 4 cars, you don't get a point, and then you get like a bonus point if you use anything below it. I think that that's a solid alternative.
Okay, you are approaching the building now. There may be a roof entrance, or you can go through the front door.
And then that would obviously not work for blue cars, not work for go-karts.
Yeah, I think that would be a sports car and supercar exclusive thing.
Yeah, that way. Because that's really the issue that we have for the cars that we would need to see.
Yeah, because
And
something.
maybe muscle?
I feel like muscle.
No, because there's not 4 like,
There's
really
not
fast.
4 good ones, and there's too much of a drop off anyways from the Buffalo to everything else. Like that shit's basically a sports car in the muscle car class. Like that shit's fucking wild. I don't understand why they thought to put that Buffalo in the muscle car class. Like
The same reason why they let you text someone on KO.
that's just because you're in a public lobby, dude.
Yeah, but I can't send. But like.
Because it's the same as when you're in like some of those missions and you can't call dudes in the public lobbies.
Yeah,
Sending
but
a message to another
technically-
player, like
technically you are not in the same world as me, though.
No, because I was
You're
in
not
the same
in the
lobby.
same server.
I was in the same server.
Yeah, but I can't send, like, mercenaries to attack you while you're on KO. Or I can't, like, call you on KO. I can call you when you're here.
I mean, it's the
maybe.
same as in the.
You used to be able to call people.
I don't think you can. I think it's the same as like the other shit. The car meet bullshit. Like you can still send somebody a message there, but you can't like do all the shit from your phone. My Lizard shirt is covered in blood.
You're a fucking lizard. Did you do... Oops. Did you do, the weapon loadout one?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, I got the Schlumberg Sack Center.
6 months later, Mr. Rubio's wolves had tracked them down, and they were shipped to the Panther's cage in very small boxes. This is a mistake we will not be making.
So I decided to go with the, no spoiler for my Krieger. Because you mentioned that it could get caught on something, and so I just took it off in general.
Did you go back to the little fins?
No, just no spoiler at all.
Oof.
It does count as having downforce.
It just looks ugly as fuck.
That is a really fucking weird Rockstar. It's weird because, like, you could notice the difference when you go over bumps with the spoiler than without. And, like, it's just so weird.
I hate that shit counts as a stock part of the car. Like, I really like those little fins.
The fact, yeah, they should switch around. The fact that the Krieger pushes down to the ground more when it doesn't have a spoiler versus when it does, that makes no fucking sense, dude. But,
Oh my god. Alright, let me know when you're back here, Kosaka. I'll do the second one.
alright.
So,
I wish you could just, like... I wish this was all open so I could just, like, airstrike this fucking office.
So a thing that we do when we play, we normally try to go relatively close to each other within a all the setups. So we may not do the same exact one, besides the weapon and the stealing the sonar, but we try to at least be doing the three in the city setups at the same time. Eat cock, Tom Connors. So, yeah, one of the things that we did, because before we were doing a heist run, that was just your game, or just your setup. Like, I own a Kosaka, I just didn't do all the shit for it. And, we kind of thought, well, why don't I do it as well, and then we can get double the money, because we were doing the setups at the same time. We would just work on the setups together, so why not split it up? I mean, you don't need two people to do the setups.
Well, okay, to clarify a little bit better, we were doing mine and splitting my reward. So you typically, if you'd have the...
Yeah, well, I was getting...
Let's say right now I have 1.3, it would split to 700,000 each.
Yes.
And then we went to...
Yeah, so that was the thing. We were splitting your reward of... whatever the money was, instead of splitting... And we didn't do it 100% even, because obviously you set it up, so you deserve to get a little more. So I think it was like 60-40 maybe we split it. But we decided now we each do one setup, and then we each do the heist together. and then we split that evenly, and we each get $1 million. So we each get more money out of it, and we make more money at a time. Because instead of an hour and a half, 2 hours of doing the setup, and then we get $1 million, and or a little less than $1 million, we can do this and get almost $2 million in that time. So we just figured a little more effective way to do it. So also we do have them on hard mode, so we can get a little bit more money as well.
I didn't get a chance to set up hard mode because I got fucked last time I was setting it up, so didn't save.
Okay. Lots of times we have hard mode. Sometimes the game does fuck up and we lose it. But
Alright, dude.
mine is on hard mode.
Fuck!
I mean, we got the one with the pink diamond on hard mode, we'll take it. I mean, you got bearer bonds all gold. Like, I'm not too worried about it.
You have to go outside the compound, you said?
No.
Oh. Thought that's what you meant for yours. So I got the Super Alito. So I can call that in now for free.
Nice.
Pretty nice.
Oh, yeah, because you didn't have one. Oh, you should be able to call the buzzard in for free too, right?
Yeah, but I just recently bought that too. I bought that like a week after before I bought the Super Alito because it was cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh
So
my
you got
God.
both of those. I have the Velatus I can call in for free.
Fortunately, I can call in my buzzard because I flew my Super Alito up there and hit my... Oh, can't call that in right now. Okay. And blew my shit up, so...
Oh, did you change your office to the other one in the city?
Arcadius, yeah.
Nice. Where's your agency at, dude?
Little slow, I think.
Oh, do we have the same agency?
No.
I don't see your agency on the map, so I'm kind of confused where yours is.
It's next to a police office place. You know where the fucking stretch of road where it's just all the way down and it has like a bunch of shopping areas in, and you can walk through it or drive through it?
Yeah.
It's like if you all the way down to almost where you're going to 707 Vespucci, right there when you do that turn that you sometimes fly over, and you go up the road a little bit, there's a police station,
Yeah.
and it's like right across the street from there.
Okay. Yeah, it's just interesting because it shows everything else on the map that we like that is yours, but it's not showing that for some reason.
Right. Oh wait, we're on the same... Oh, here we are. Okay.
You have a nightclub, right?
Yeah. That's at the beach. Vespucci.
Oh, maybe we have the same one of that though. Yeah, it's like 2 streets down from where you can buy your masks and get a haircut. That area.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We do have the same
Tattoo.
color. Yeah.
Also in the 707 Vespucci area.
Yes. Yeah, because that one wasn't showing on the map. But all right, you're back, gamer.
I'm back.
All right. I'm gonna start with plasma cutters because that's, for me, I feel that's the most obnoxious of these 3. Like, none of them are difficult, but that's the most annoying to get.
I'm headed to the casino.
Oh yeah, you gotta get the. I gotta get plasma cutters, and you gotta get the safe code. It's the only way you can get into an American-made safe is you gotta get the codes. Hey, Pavel, I don't believe that is your submarine. I'm pretty sure I bought that shit, and your hoe ass just kind of showed up, so fuck off.
Cough, mate.
Dude said the moment you entered my submarine. Bitch, that's not your submarine. I bought that shit from Warstock, upgraded it, bought everything for it, picked the color and the flag that's on it. You didn't do shit.
Pavel, you were in the submarine. You came with the submarine. I bought you. Pavel.
Literally, dude. What flag's on your submarine, gamer?
You don't have, I don't know. America, I think. Until you change it.
Yeah, you can change it when you buy it. Yeah, it's like your yacht. You can pick your flag.
Rockstar's gonna get fucking canceled in 2020. In 2038 for fucking not including the fucking trans flag on the
Oh my god.
aircraft carrier in GTA
Oh
5.
no. Bro, what's the version of this shit gonna be called when they put it out on the PS6 and the Xbox trash? Like,
What do you mean?
well, they hadn't. This version we're playing on the PS4 version that I'm playing on my PS5 is the expanded version or enhanced version. The other one's called expanded and enhanced. What's the next one called? Expanded and enhanced upgraded? Like,
Expanded Enhanced Deluxe?
yeah, literally.
Expanded and Enhanced Plus.
Yes.
That's it. That's the one, Gamer. That I'm sure we just simulated what just went down in the fucking Rockstar headquarters like last week, dude. They're like GTA Expanded and Enhanced Plus. That's the one. They're gonna have to pay a monthly surcharge to have GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced on their system.
So
Such a great idea. And it comes with $1 million GTA dollars.
So basically
free car.
GTA Plus, but
Comes with all the all the cars in the game. That's what they're gonna do, dude.
that way all the
Comes
dudes
with
on Twitter
everything.
that say, Rockstar only gave me $100,000 this week for free.
It's like, why don't you play? You get anything in the game. You have all the properties, all of everything.
If you guys were wondering at the beginning about the reason for the actually playing the game comments, that's where a lot of that comes from. Is the dudes having a fucking meltdown that Rockstar didn't give them $1 million every week.
Ooh.
If you maybe weren't somehow aware, every week for having Amazon Prime or whatever the fuck it's called, Twitch Gaming Prime, I don't know what the fuck it's called anymore. Having that linked to your Rockstar account, you get money.
Twitch Pride?
Is it Twitch Prime?
Twitch Pride, I believe it's what it's called.
Twitch Pride, okay. Yeah. But you get money from Rockstar every single week. Every single week you get 100,000. Sometimes it's a little bit more, and then I think if you have that in GTA Plus, you get like double the money or some shit. But either way, dudes always comment like on Twitter, "This isn't enough money, fucking whatever." It's just kind of wild because like you're just getting money for free when you can just do like runs of KO. The other thing that comes with that is lots of times we'll be playing and a random person in the game will just send us a message like, "How do I make money?" Or "Help me make money." Like, bitch. Somebody messaged me the other day, "Do you drop money?" And I just responded with "Do KO." Like, do you just message
It'd be easier if
everybody?
you just drop the money, though.
What?
But it'd be easier if you just drop the money.
I know.
He's about to get robbed out of fucking dropping money.
Like, dude, put in like 5 minutes of effort and you're good. Like,
If you only want to play GTA to fucking, I don't know, troll dudes or fucking buy or whatever the fuck you want to buy in the game, and you don't want to put in the effort, then you probably don't deserve whatever it is that you want. Or you probably don't need whatever it is you want.
did you return with the safe codes?
Heading back now.
Alright. I'll start my next one since you're on your way back. Cutting.
Like, if you're not gonna put in the work for it, and you just want to play the game for like 5 minutes and just drive a car, like in the game, go and do a mission and build a mission and spawn that car in a deathmatch. Like,
Yeah, like that's the thing. I mean, that's how we used to test cars back in the day when DLCs would come out too.
yeah, and that's how we knew if we wanted a car or not. So that way we kind of like test it without you having to.
Yeah, because that was when exactly. That was back like that was when GTA used to have every car from the DLC basically came out that day, and that was it. Where now Rockstar will put in like 15 cars, and then they'll release like 7 or 8 of them immediately, and then the rest are like launched through the next 3 months. So
I don't fucking like that, by the way.
you don't?
No. Well, I mean, it's not been really a problem because whenever that's like, whenever they've done a DLC like that, something's happened to where like I just stopped playing GTA afterwards, and like they just released a bunch of the cars, and then I come back in and all of them are released. Or when we stopped, like we fell off for a little bit, and then we came back and the contract DLC had all the cars released. So it kind of like, and it's gonna be, I'm assuming it's gonna be the same thing with whatever this next DLC is, because I don't have the PS5 and I'm probably not gonna get it for a little while. So when I can afford one, and when I do get my hands on one, then most likely all the cars will be released for that.
I mean, there are, I guess, rumors that the next DLC, which, by the way, by the time that this video is out, the next DLC is rumored to already have been announced and released. But there is rumors that the next one may not just be a PS5 DLC. I don't know how true it is, but I've seen some things talking about maybe still having it on the PS4 and the Xbox One, which I feel like is a logical choice just from the fact that, like, when the PS4 came out and the Xbox One, it was relatively easy to get one.
Yeah.
But when the PS5 launched and the Xbox Series X/X launched, there's obviously been a lot of things that make getting a PS5 harder or the Xbox harder. So I could see them maybe saying for a DLC or two, we'll put these on both systems and then cut it off eventually. I mean, that's what I feel would be the logical thing. At least for like maybe an update or two.
With obviously like how and shit being like having like specialized content for the PS5 and
because
Xbox.
you have the how things. I finished the next mission. I don't know where you're at, but
I'm working on it.
Okay, let me know when you're at least on your way back. Yeah, because you have how, you have some of the new cars, the weaponized Ignis, the Astron Custom. There's one other one in there. Whatever the one that was the Subaru. I forgot what its name was.
In the Briozo?
No, that's just a how car. I'm thinking of like brand new cars. But there's like 5 or 6.
Oh, the X or Z30?
It's S something.
S40?
Something like that, yeah. So there's like that, and then there's like 1 or 2 more cars. I think there's like a muscle car or something in there. But you have those cars, and even with whatever the DLC is, you could still have like a car or two from the DLC that you put exclusively on PS5 and the Xbox Series X/S. Like, I think that you could do that and give people on those systems a reason to play it on those systems. But then for everybody else that doesn't have it because either they couldn't get a PS5 or they're still playing on PS4 because their friend didn't get it, because I'm sure there's other people doing that besides just me. Like,
and you don't want to upgrade, because if you do, then
everything gets deleted on this one.
And everything gets deleted. So if I was to continue playing and just grinding up, then you wouldn't be able to. Or you were to just wait. Everything gets deleted from this.
Mm-hmm. Everything gets deleted when your character transfers. It's not like the Xbox. Because remember before when I got the PS4 and you were still on the Xbox 360, like I still played that version, but
it was 2 separate like files.
Yeah, this one here, your stuff transfers and then deletes from the old version.
Fuck.
And the other issue with that is, like, I still don't think I would do it, because when I did it then, my shit got fucked because I still played the Xbox one more than the PS4 one. Because, well, I didn't have anyone to play with. So it didn't really like that, because this character that I have here would probably be 5-10 levels higher had that not happened, and I would have probably had more race wins than I have. So there's some stats in there that should be higher but are lower because I started playing on this character later on after you transferred. So I don't want that to be the situation now. Like, I have GTA for the PS5 because it was free, so I'm like, absolutely add to library. But I didn't touch it besides add it to the library. Like, it's there. When I want to play it, I'll download it, sign in. But it's just one of those things that if I did that, I would have to play by myself, and we couldn't do any race playlists. So we're kind of in a situation where this is where we're at. But it's whatever. It will make when we get to play on the PS5 more enjoyable because we'll get to experience it together. It'll be almost like a semi-new game, almost like an update. because there's gonna be so much stuff that's just different with the game that it'll be quite cool.
And I don't know about you, gamer, but I've not seen. I mean, I know about like the cars, but I don't know beyond their names and what they look like. I don't know anything about any of the new items. I don't know anything about the HOW update. I don't know the speed. I just know they're fucking wild speeds.
Yeah, I know that the cars that you get HOW upgrades on are fast, and I think we've already added a playlist rule that you can't use HOW upgraded cars for that reason. And then I know that like, what?
I'm back in that summary.
Okay, I know that some of like the graphic things look a lot better. I seen like a video on that comparing like shooting a car window or the render distance, like that kind of stuff. I know a little bit about, but I mean it's not. I don't really know like any other items added in besides those cars and your basic upgrades to the game. So, like,
I'm starting to think that some of these fucking graphics changes like bled through into this game. Because the other day it was raining and I was doing Cayo Perico, and I'd spawned in the water, and I like swum up to the surface, and you can see from underneath the water like the raindrops rippling in the water. Very beautiful effect. And like I was surprised. I was like, damn, I didn't even know I had this. And from like seeing it underwater, that's the thing.
yeah.
And then I saw like a bunch of like fish in very good detail, and then recently I've been like driving through the city and all the buildings were like really well rendered, and I was also in flying my new plane that I bought the other day, and like I was flying from my hangar and I could see from Mount Chiliad all the way to the pier in Los Angeles, like the pier that we do Westport at. Like it was clear as day, dude. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's definitely, I think there's things that maybe you just don't realize too when you're playing, like how awesome this game really does look. Because I mean, the PS4 has some solid graphics to it as well. I mean, it's not the PS4's trash in any sense. Like, that shit's graphics are pretty awesome. So, yes, I mean, oh yeah, that's the other thing. The water. I think that like the way that it reflects on your car looks a lot more realistic or something like that.
Oh, there's a dude that I was watching that I usually get my information for like cars and shit from. This dude was doing like a massive test with a bunch of dudes in his lobby, and he had the Cyclone 2. This is the only video that I watched of this event. He had the Cyclone 2, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the other car.
And
I forgot about that one.
he tested the Cyclone 2 against like a bunch of other rocketed vehicles and like super fast acceleration vehicles, bikes, planes, all shit like that. And a couple of things blew my fucking mind, dude. One, he raced the shit backwards, and it was faster than every single fucking car. Forwards. Every single supercar, forwards. It was faster than backwards. And second, this thing, without the rocket boost, like, it outspeeds every single car in the game. Or, like, out-accelerates every single car in the game. There's nothing, even the fucking Hydra, like, this thing will outspeed as fast as that shit accelerates. It is ridiculous.
I wonder how cars are allowed to even race in, like, regular races.
Yeah, because you said they have to be banned, right?
I was just going on the assumption that it didn't, like, list that the car couldn't. But I'm just wondering, like, if this shit's blowing everything else away, like,
it is.
That shit's gonna break the balance of the game if you only have the Cyclone and the Devastate as HOW vehicles. Like, for
I'm gonna
Supercross.
have to send you the video afterwards, dude. This is just...
Like that's the thing that I'm wondering. Like, it's like the rocket cars. You can't use them in a race because they would blow by everything with the rocket power. So I wonder if these cars aren't raceable with the HOW upgrades, or maybe it's something like the weapons where whatever the HOW upgrades are get turned off for the race. Like it's limited power. I don't know. Because if not, then we're just going to have a Cyclone and Devastate race every single night when we race dudes.
I call it Cyclone.
I'm not using the Devastate, so I'm also calling the Cyclone.
Would you use weaponized Ignis?
Does that have HOW
Aren't there
upgrades?
other options? Yeah, I think so.
Whatever, I'm not
Just
using.
proves how much we don't know about the game with the updates, guys. Like,
I mean, either way, I'm not using the fucking Devastate against dudes. Absolutely not. I hate that car with a fucking passion, bro.
even if it like was totally different.
It's still the same car, just with more power.
What if they had a car that like looked completely different, was a supercar, was from Pegasi, but it's called the Devis 9?
Is it used by fuckboys to crash into everybody and has the turning circle of a block of cheese?
More like the turning circle of a roundabout, but yeah.
I don't like the car gamer. I mean, if it was a completely different car, like I finished that mission gamer.
What?
I finished the next one.
The Kosaka one?
No, that's the last one to do, dude. I'm waiting for you.
Oh, I started the Kosaka one. I just finished a few minutes ago.
Oh, did you do all three of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I was waiting for you to... We were doing them at the same time. Okay, well.
Did we not do it? Are you missing one?
No, I'm doing the Kosaka now. You must have started one without telling me. Whatever. I accidentally clicked drive, didn't I? Fuck, dude.
Oh, I think I just got into the submarine and I just got into the submarine like 2 minutes ago, and I think I forgot to say that.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. I'm doing the Kosaka one right now then. Yeah. Either way, if HOW vehicles are raceable, they will not be raceable in the race playlist. I mean, there also is GTA Plus to look forward to.
Yes.
Which, of course, we memed it in the beginning because everything's named Plus, and it definitely is a memeable subject. But looking more into it, there definitely is a value to GTA Plus if you play the game enough, first of all, which we do because it's pretty much the only game we play together. Maybe that will change.
Snowball fight, dude.
Maybe that. Snowball. I mean, maybe that'll change for a little bit if Overwatch 2 launches and that shit's actually fucking solid.
Sure.
But probably not.
Well, launcher be swag.
Be swag. That shit's already confirmed to launch in like 3 months, dude. And you can buy the special pack and play the beta or whatever
Well, I mean, wasn't there one dude who, like, one basketball dude who had like a crypto startup and you can buy like all the upgrades and shit and he never fulfilled his promise? Blizzard could just do that and not give people their game.
I don't think Blizzard's going to do a rug pull like a dude in, with an NFT project. But yes.
Are you in? Nothing on this honor, which is just what we want.
Also, to do a rug pull, you look like a fucking clown. So to be a basketball player and do a rug pull, you look like a fucking dumbass. Like,
I mean, it's something I'd expect from Blizzard. Like, it's kind of basically the Fallout 76 shit. That was a rug pull, without being a rug pull. Like, that was for the people who did buy that shit. That was so depressing, dude.
yeah, because that shit was supposed to be hype, and then it was big trash. Shit was fucking unplayable. It took them like years to make it playable.
Bro, I would have hated to fucking spend that much. I bought the fucking whatever, the fucking pack to get it like day one, but like I didn't buy the tote bag and everything. And
The $200 or $300 bullshit.
yeah, I bought it for like $80. Like,
Didn't we spend $100 on that shit?
oh, maybe it was one of those.
Bro, I want you to know. Let's just discuss the games that we've spent $100 on real quick.
Let's not, dude.
Because we have Fallout 76,
No.
Battlefield 1,
Oh, there it is.
and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh. No.
And somehow the best one of those was Fallout 76. Now, didn't you like the story for Red Dead, though?
Yeah, Red Dead was. I had a really good story. But, I mean, I never played the first one, but I really enjoyed the second one, and I like Rockstar games, so I think I have.
I don't like really playing stories of games that much. I rather just do, like, online shit if I'm playing that type of game, and there was, like, nothing to do in that online. So,
I mean, I don't know how many like Wild West games they have that are accurate in any way, shape, or form. So this Red Dead is pretty good.
I mean, for what Rockstar like made, I mean, the game itself looks cool, and there's definitely like things that are about it that are like okay, but it wasn't something that I really enjoyed because I typically like games that involve either sports or driving, and that featured well, neither. So Red Dead was probably for you, Red Dead was probably the best one. For me, I guess Fallout 76 was the best. Neither one of those games became like, or none of those three games became like goated tier like we thought that they could. Because we got GTA, Overwatch, and Minecraft. Those are like our top ones, and then Pokemon as a series are like for us to play together are the goated tier.
I'm out by the way.
You're all set.
Mm.
All right, you can get it set up because I'm going into my Kaseki right now. Oh yeah, but back to what I was saying. Like GTA Plus does provide things that I feel like for us to be beneficial because of how frequently we play this game.
Yep.
I feel like if you're gonna play the game like twice a month, not worth it. If you play GTA basically every day, worth it.
I mean, if you have the money and
Yeah, I mean, it's only like $5 a month, so in the
I
schemes
think
of
that's
subscription services, that's cheap.
there's a lot worse you could use $5 for.
Yeah. And I mean, again, you get the amount of money that it would cost you $10 to buy as a shark card, and you get a free car,
All right, so
which comes with a HOW upgrade as well, or like is
So-
HOW upgradable.
So as I was explaining, sorry to cut you off, Gamer. As I was explaining before, or how Gamer was explaining before, this is the menu for setting up Cayo Perico. It's got a couple of different options because we kind of weren't really explaining the missions as we go on, but this is the way to do it really quickly. You're going to set up the exact same missions that we did. You're going to then set the finale up. And you're going to set the approach vehicle, obviously, to the Kosatka. Set the infiltration point to the drainage tunnel.
That's what you bought
And
the.
same-
That's you steal the plasma cutter for. Plasma cutter, or no, cutting torch. Cutting torch
yes.
will let you get into the drainage tunnel, and it will let you also cut the chain to get
Your
into.
wrist.
Yeah, exactly. Chain to get into steal the item. Then
That also works for every area around
yes.
the map. And you cannot drop it when you die, so.
So there's that, and then just set the escape point to something random because that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it could be the main dock, the north dock, the airstrip. I like setting it to the main dock because it's just where we have to go. And then time of day doesn't matter either. And then what we do the crew cuts to 50-50. So that way you guys see that we have 1.1 mil and possibly 1.3 in secondary targets. So we're going to end up with around $2.3 million at the end of this and split that in the middle. Obviously that's about 1.1 each. So
And then as we go
hopefully
through,
we
we'll
can-
give you a breakdown of how we kind of have our
Break
own
that down.
pathways and specific order that we kind of run through it. We each kind of have our own jobs.
This is the easiest order that we found after doing it literally hundreds of times. They work the best for us. However, if you guys have any better ways of doing it or faster ways, I mean, I'd love to know. And if that works for you, then that works for you.
I
But this
believe
is
we
the fastest
managed.
way.
Didn't we do like a 7-minute run?
We did have a 7-minute run. That was pretty fucking incredible, dude.
Basically, we either have like a 7-minute run or like an hour run. So,
And by hour run, he means hour in terms of us having to restart, not us. It actually taking us an hour by the method that we
Yeah.
did it.
yeah, it's either gonna be like super quick and we complete it, or I mean, sometimes we have like a mistake and have to restart like once, but typically once we start having mistakes, it's fucking over from there. But again, from those mistakes, we've learned how to also cut out those mistakes, but also be faster. Like for a while there, we had that issue with that guard getting shot in front of the camera, like barely.
It's annoying. It's like it's always right when we're like trying to go to sleep or fucking get off because we have to like eat or watch something or whatever or go to work. Like it's always when we have some shit to do
Yeah,
that it takes the longest to do this. Because we know that this mission takes about an hour and a half to finish, and 2 hours with both of us doing our heists. But like,
yeah, because I mean, right now we're at an hour. We're at an hour 19 minutes for the video, and we spent the first like 15 kind of fucking around when I was setting up the playlist. So just about an hour, and yeah, it would be like when the basketball was on, like the finals were on. I was like, okay, go watch basketball, and the game's like, oh, you have this shit planned out? Nah, we're good, dude. Or oh, you have a race that you were gonna go watch, or you're gonna go eat or do some shit? Nah, sorry, dude. Fuck you. So we kind of have guards that we. Oh my god.
So, I like to have this weapon set right here
That's a new one.
because, yeah, this one gives the AP pistol, which if you do miss a shot, then you can just hold down the button and kind of aim for his head and take out the person.
This got this suppressor on it?
Yeah.
Alright, brilliant. We got the key. Let's see if we get the... Fuck.
Shit.
Let me go up here and get this, because... This is always just the area that I go, and then we hope that this dude has the key we're looking for, and if not, then we have to wander around the whole map trying to find it. He did not have the key card. Fuck. Alright, so we also found out that going through... I got the key card from the office. Going through the room up here takes longer to hack through than the basement, where you can just run in, take your stuff, and then leave, instead of hacking, going back up to the elevator, running down. So just like that little bit, and then splitting up, so that way I can go get the key card up here. Well, you're down there hacking that, and then trying to get what you're looking for, or get the target.
There will be many locked doors in Mr. Rubio's house. Worth looking for keys, I think. Do you have both key cards for this door?
Alright, I got the key card. Is there gold in that basement down there?
Yeah.
All right.
2 secs.
Coming down.
Do you see the bonds? You know, it is kind of us to be showing Mr. Rubio the flaws in his security.
Again.
Bad news. They have sealed the drainage pipe. You will need to look for another way out of there.
This is actually more wild, because normally you go look for the key card.
My cards are down.
Fresh guards!
Now, if you guys are not experienced in the KO heist up to this point, there's a very high chance that you will die to the fresh guards. It's just how it is.
Yeah, there are many things throughout the heist that get said as voice lines that we've done so many times that we just meme it, like Pavel saying again, and every time he does it with the fresh guards. Like, basically the fresh guards. I think there's only like 2, but there's a few guards that like show up around the area that go in a location that they weren't, and we always love to call out the fresh guards.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Am I good to come out the
Don't
door
come
again?
out that door. Don't come out that door. No, no, no.
Okay.
Come out the other door. Like, quick. Holy fuck.
This is a different way out. Oh my god, dude.
We got everything. Let's just go.
course, by triggering the guards, we do not get the a bonus for that. But
I don't know who saw us.
I think it might have just been one of the dudes that you shot and didn't kill immediately.
Fuck.
I have no idea. But at this point now, we're just gonna yeet on up out of here.
All right, let's take this car. Never mind.
All right, so obviously we don't actually take the extraction point because fuck that shit when you can just jump off the edge and swim instead of trying to get to a boat or the Kasadka or hack air defenses or whatever the fuck. So just send it into the water and then try to get as fast as you possibly can down here so the attack boats and Mr. Rubio doesn't come after you again. Also, watch out for the camel.
I don't think that we're gonna be able to do your heist, gamer.
Why?
Because I think this might have broke Rubio.
Shit.
Yeah, he snapped, dude.
This is it. He's done. Rubio's out.
Never again is he gonna allow himself to be robbed. Dude's gonna just hire Avon's fucking. Dude's gonna get a fucking whole group of juggernauts. Honestly, that's all you have to do, dude. Just hire a bunch of. Or not even that. Just get a bunch of armor and a bunch of miniguns. Like, you have the money, dude. You have the gold. You have the weed. Like, sell that shit. Give that shit to fucking someone and get the equipment you need to defend your shit. Because
Get
like,
Merryweather. Nah, see, dude. That's when you get... Yeah. The Elite Challenge. We completed everything for the Elite Challenge besides getting detected. You can get detected outside of the compound, but inside... that's where the Elite Challenge takes place. So, unfortunately, that last guard that detected us fucked that Elite Challenge up because we had everything else for it. But we're still good. We made just a little less than $1 million.
we have your diamond to get though, so
Yeah. Did you put that code on your PlayStation yet?
I did, yeah.
Cool. I was just saving the card until you did before I threw it in the garbage. We got that branding in there, Progen. Remember to buy a Progen car. Official sponsor of me. Alright, so I got 1.8 million, which means I can go in here and buy the last thing that I need on my list. We typically like to do a KO run on like Wednesday before the new content gets launched on Thursday. So that's also part of why we're doing this KO run here.
I'll be right back.
Alright, so he had all the types of properties. And I had for a while like a penthouse and a stilt home, but recently I've kind of rebought that stuff, so now we have our penthouse here and a stilt home. Like I feel like those are just things that I was kind of missing. So I got a garage here. See, I want to have a garage here just in case. Basically, if I'm in this area and I find a car that I want, I can store it. And same with here. If I find a car that I want, I guess it doesn't matter as much now because I have the arcade. Actually, I got rid of the one up here. Okay. But I got the arcade. No, is this a garage? Must be. I used to have one here, but kind of like if I find a car in one of those areas, I can store it, or I can store it here. Like, just to have a location to store a car if I find a cool one, which doesn't really happen much, but just in case. Because all my main cars are stored here in this garage and here. That's where all my cars are, is those two buildings. So after this is done, we'll take a trip to that apartment. I mean, I haven't been to one of those in quite a long time. So we'll go see what it's like in the penthouse after this run is done. And hopefully I should have about 1.8 million to spend if any good discounts come out tomorrow. It's always nice to just have that money that when you load into the game, or I typically wake up on Thursday and always check the newswire if I don't have 50 messages from Sneezmer on my phone. But I typically check the newswire, see what's on there on Thursday, and see what the discounts are. So that way I can know what cars I may want to buy. But it's just kind of nice to be able to load into the game on Thursday and buy something. I'd be like, oh shit, we got to grind first. Like, nice to have that done. Some weeks there's nothing. Some weeks there's 5 cars.
I'm predicting tomorrow there'll be 1 car.
Yeah, I feel like tomorrow could have one. The last 2 weeks have been mid for sure. I mean, I get one was like a holiday event, so that was kind of whatever, but the week before was big shit.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I had bought my penthouse. I wanted to do that. Or I wanted to buy it at least. Normally, I don't buy things until we have both runs done, but since I was spending half and keeping half, I felt like I'll just do it all at once. Or buy what I had to buy right then.
going kind of for a different approach.
What's your approach?
I think that there's going to be like 1 or 2 cars discounted. So I'm just going to wait and see. Because I have a whole week of getting just Cayo to do. So
Yeah, you also have some things still on your list, right?
no.
I thought you did.
Well, I knocked them all out.
I know you listed some things that you would want to buy eventually, so I don't know if they were on your list or not.
Oops. Probably not. I have not added to my list in a while.
I mean, maybe I'll go through and see, like... Click ready, gamer. Maybe I'll go through and see, like, if there's any other benefactors that I should get. But... Ooh, we should try the, one of the train locations.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I know it was one of the things I mentioned last night that I said we should do.
GPS locked. I have your position. I will allow access compound CCTV to see you when you are there. You know, I am almost jealous of you out there in the field once again. But then I think of the drainage pipe you're about to swim through, and I am not so jealous. The entrance is right up ahead.
Shut up, Pavel. Somehow Playlist After Dark episode has been longer than the playlist episode itself.
And more entertaining. And more entertaining.
More entertaining?
I think so. And we had a couple of interesting moments in the playlist in the beginning, and then it's kind of just like, meh. Like wild, like finish, and that wild start on Casino and Great Valley
Yeah.
Mountain, or whatever it's called.
Yeah. I mean, those two were good. I think that the last race, that last last 2 laps were pretty good.
Perfect. As we say in Navy, you want the element of surprise? Just least hygienic. Now, enjoy your little
I mean, I feel like it's hard in those situations when we go 1v1. If I'm just rolling, it's hard for you to take the momentum away. Like, I was just going through everybody. Like, that shit was...
Judging from the lack of terrified screams, I will assume you made it through the uncharted tunnel and into the den of strung-out militiamen. Good. Things are going according to plan, huh? Now, let's see what he has for us in the vault this time. Watch out for the Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards. They patrol this area. They will know every soldier on the island. Them you cannot fool, no matter what you are wearing.
Nice, we got a key card already. You'll love to see it. Ooh, and the key. Let's fucking go, dude. That means that Gamar can easily just head down to the basement and get started. So I believe we have to get north room and south room. Because there's nothing in the basement and there's nothing in the west room. So north room there's 1 gold, south room there's 2 gold, and then we're good.
It would be rude not to check the safe, I think. I'm sorry, the CCTV image is a little blurry.
So I'm just going to stay in this office, actually, instead of dropping down and then coming back up. Or not stay in the office, but stay in this area. Then once you get the diamond, we will...
I'm at the diamond right now.
Brilliant.
Do not give up on a locked door. Why not ask a guard nicely for the key?
I want you to know I'm on the stairs right above where you're cutting the diamond, and I hear some cutting of the case. So, how the guards don't hear it? No idea.
This, the one on my ex-wife's finger. You steal that back, then I am impressed. I can tell. They have sealed the drainage pipe. You
Gamer.
need another way out.
The drainage pipe has been sealed.
Fuck. Corners.
Timing is everything. All together now. Heads up. Fresh guards inbound. Just because you're fleeing the crime scene
Just as a note, if you did
does not mean there is
jump off that railing, it would be considered committing suicide.
you would take it.
So, pun is intentional.
Alright. Alright, I had it wrong. We have to go to the west room, not the north room. Which is fine. We just take a little detour this way. Gamer, big dude, fuck, run.
Pump and run. Super amazing. Not sponsored.
Pump and run gymnasium. Alright, I'm just keeping an eye on the big dude. He's coming by right now. So do not go out there. Alright, we good?
Yep.
Brilliant. This was a solid way to leave.
Too bad we don't have the required equipment for whatever that is.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's one of the... Maybe that's like the way you come in. I think that you can like be a maintenance fuckboy or some shit. I don't know. Yes, game. Please let me run. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Jesus.
by their radio chatter. They have no idea they've been hit. Now get off that island.
Damn gamer, I thought after your run that the camel was broken, but I think that this run.
Think?
I think so. I think that he's gonna like.
Hump a camel or whatever.
Yeah, I think the camel's gonna pull up and he's gonna be like, "Nah, camel, fuck you." Like, I think the camel's done, dude. Unfortunate for the camel, rip camel, but
Somewhere else while you were inside. This time I think you may have broken.
Not sponsored, by the way.
for what?
Camel.
Aren't you sponsored by Cock?
Is getting back in his helicopter.
No, I'm not actually. Sponsored by Sisontanove.
I know you wanted to be sponsored by Cock, so I just didn't.
No, they wanted to sponsor me, but I was like, nah, sorry.
He's like, I love Cock,
Yeah.
but they didn't.
Doesn't
Like
work for doesn't work for my brand.
Yeah, you could have been sponsored by Cock. I could have been sponsored by Junk.
Everyone has a way off. Now we regroup and get back to Los Santos.
Oh, yeah, weren't you gonna have Ocelot as another brand now, gamer?
I was thinking about it, actually.
That would be a fifth brand, gamer. You'd add another one to your collection. I'd be down if you added another. That was a fast run, dude.
How fast is that?
8 something.
Wow.
It felt like we were going through it very quick. I think that had that gold been in the north room and not the west room, we would have got a little faster time too. But I really want to know how fast we did yours, but since we didn't do the fucking elite challenge, it didn't tell us, which is kind of lame. I wish it told you either way. I wish like the elite challenge went through each required thing. But another thing I like about the elite challenge is if you kill every guard, it says failed. Or if you get detected, it says failed. But if you complete it, it doesn't say no guards detected. Just a little neat feature. Sick. We're in the same session this time. Alright, so I'm going to head to... What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Gamer?
Yes. I was just fucking this dude's life up. I'm going to go to my penthouse. I don't know if you want to go pick a spot for the train mission. I mean, there's 25 people. I don't know if we should do the one in the city, like you had mentioned, but I think maybe that tunnel. Try that.
Alright.
So I don't know if you want to head there or set up hard mode, whatever the fuck you got to do, but... Oops. Our rival was moving an exotic export car. Until he had the unfortunate situation of me flying by him. Let's go to my penthouse. Bro, it's been a while since I've had the Eclipse Tower that I've had a thing. I don't even really think I ever used the Eclipse Tower. That's kind of like more your thing. I think I had a different location. Aw, shit.
King of the Castle? We're doing it, gamer?
No.
I'm doing it. I'm the King of the Castle, dude.
Bro, what a view from here. I can see my agency. I can see my office. I can see the unbuilt tower. I like how they updated the game to be like 2017 and then 2019 and there was no construction work done to that tower in that process. It'd be kind of cool if you go out on your balcony though, dude. Come on. There's the bed when you bring over the females. Then we have the shared sink. His and her sink, which I'm sure in the future will just be called they and them sink. But I find that joke very unfunny and relatively unsensitive in this current social climate. And I'm sorry, but you're done, dude. Whiskey.
Your drink on the playlist.
Whiskey? I'm trying to get demonetized from this video. I just had my character just drank whiskey and now he's smoking weed. Demonetization, the official sponsor of the race playlist. We now have some wine. I'm sure smoking weed and then having wine right after it's ideal.
It's not ideal. Goodbye, idiot.
Then I had some green juice. Now let's go smoke again. I'm
Trying
pretty
to
sure
do a fucking combo or some shit.
I have an NFT of a pufferfish smoking weed. Or no, a whale shark. It's called smoked weeds.
I don't really care.
Well, I'm letting you know either way. I forgot about that. It's a pretty swag art gamer. Maybe you'd like it.
Lol. You can't get close because you're an oppressor whore.
Does the green juice make you on high and on drunk?
I don't know what it does.
No, I don't think it does. I thought it was supposed to. Maybe it doesn't.
But it do. Yes.
I've had a few drinks and I should go fly my helicopter across the city.
Alright, I have 20 seconds in here, so I'm gonna get my APC and defend this shit.
The fuck are you doing, dude?
defending the castle
Where the fuck's the castle, bro?
in the Playboy Mansion.
Oh, you got that one fuckboy after you. Cayo and Zach left. Alright, I think we're good. I think I should go fly my helicopter now.
Oh, they're fucking trying, dude.
That fuckboy. Are they in a vehicle?
No. But I am.
I was gonna say if they're in a vehicle, then I can just fly over them real quick and bomb them with my helicopter again. But
Goodbye, slutty buddy. McFuddy ruddy.
goodbye, you're done. How much time you got left, gamer?
7 minutes.
Interesting.
What?
This dude decided to Baja blast me out of the fucking sky. Damn, Garen, we're not. Way to not protect me, loser. I like how I have to have a larger warehouse to call in the Brigade as a CEO vehicle. It's kind of cringe.
You own it, but you just can't call it in?
I can call it in as a Pegasus vehicle, but I can't call it in as a CEO vehicle unless I have a larger warehouse.
I love it warehouse, gamer. Bro, I'm just sitting here collecting seconds on this dude. You should have figured out a smart way of getting in here. It's not gonna happen.
Not buying a larger warehouse just to call a free Brigade, dude. That's something I'm not doing. I don't even know how much larger warehouses are, but it's just probably like 3 million. It's probably like a mil, but how'd I die, dude? Fuck.
Bro, this is great. I have defense from all sides because it's a indoor place. I have this plan lined with proximity mines. The only way to get in here is the only way door that I have open, which is only known to me. And I have my tank right outside to clean up, just in case.
So this shit almost done?
4 minutes. Fuck.
You set up hard mode yet?
Not yet. Yes, dude. Yes, dude.
How many dudes you got pulling up on you?
2. I'm handling them both pretty fucking well. I've held them off for 10 minutes, 7 minutes so far.
We'll see what we can do here. Missile, what we can do. I don't know, dude. I got a missile. I don't know how close I was to hitting those dudes, but I launched one in there anyways.
Come on, dude, come on, dude, come on, dude. Yes, thank you.
Did you see my missile fly over, gamer?
I see it. Shit's going everywhere here. Holy shit.
They make it harder with the missile too, because dudes don't show up on your minimap when you're in the missile. So.
Oh, I see you missing now, yeah.
Hello.
Fuck off, Pavel. Nobody likes your hoe ass.
I'm the winner.
You did a gamer.
Oh.
Good job.
You wish to set course, Captain.
And they did the smart thing and fucked off. Sweet.
They left right when it was over.
Yeah.
Good move, dudes. Alright, let's fuck up this train and then...
Oh no.
playing. train tunnel is somewhere over here.
Alrighty.
I have arrived, gamer.
Upgraded my car, and then I'll be there in just a sec.
What car do you have to upgrade?
XA21.
Oh. So for those of you who maybe didn't see our train versus car video, basically we have a few vehicles down in front of a train. Typically it's a CEO vehicle. It is a Pegasus vehicle from the street, and a personal vehicle. Don't believe I'm missing anything, am I?
The speaker.
Oh yes, the casino shit now. Alright, I got a Pegasus vehicle. Not a Pegasus vehicle, a CEO vehicle.
So. And I think in this right now I will officially announce my sponsorship for Ocelot.
Swag.
Hey, what's up? Sure, no problem.
This bitch really said over here is the best I can do.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Bro,
Okay, I got stuff to do.
who the fuck sent mercenaries after me? Is that you, dude?
That was not me. I'm in the shit. Upgraded my car. I promise you.
Alright.
Can if you would like though.
No, I'm trying to get this shit set up, dude, so we can like stop playing. Dude.
I get you.
Yeah, because I had fucking no health from the first ones because I wasn't ready to fight dudes because that's just fucking stupid.
I told you who sends them after you.
No, they kind of just pull up on you, unfortunately.
You need something, huh? One of your rides?
Whoa, this thing moves so fucking fast. Holy shit. What? And it's got some pretty decent grip to the track, too, or to the ground, too. Alright, gotta set up my heist and then I will be there.
It's coming at you. Aight, I'll get back to work.
One thing about this location, dude, is every fucking car spawns like 50 miles down the road.
Didn't I say that?
Yeah, but you picked this fucking spot, dude. You wanted to change it up, dude. This is on you.
Well, I mean...
Also, there hasn't been a single train that went by, just so you know.
So you probably shouldn't do that game.
The train doesn't go by anywhere anymore.
Hello,
Oh, you don't
calling
want it
Pegasus
to.
Lifestyle Management. How can I help?
Yeah.
Great. So it's available for pickup at our nearest location, sir.
Oh my god, I hate fucking Pegasus, dude.
Why? Thought you like that.
Oh, you
Beyblade.
left.
Yeah, too many fucking... not enough... Too many VIPs in the lobby, so I had to leave. I'll join back in a sec. Maybe the train will start coming since I left.
I mean, if you're not a CEO, then we can't do it anyways, because you gotta have a CEO car.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe someone that's the CEO will quit or some shit. Oh my god, dude.
Hold on,
Oh, I just died on the blades of the helicopter.
You have a helicopter?
Well, yeah, I had to fly to go get my Pegasus vehicle that spawned in fucking another zip code, dude.
Okay.
Come on, train, come spawn. I mean, there's no train spawning. There's too many CEOs in this lobby, like...
It's just chaos. Basically what you're saying.
Maybe we'll have to wait for another time to try this.
Yeah. Yes, so...
So that is that. That is our playlist After Dark episode. Pretty swag. Getting to do some Cayo. First time ever on a video here. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you check out the last episode of the playlist if you did not see that one. And if you did, well, thanks. And yeah, we'll be back, of course, next week for Wanyá week with 2 more episodes of the Race Playlist and a deep dive into the entire series where we give our thoughts on the evolution of the series and where things are with that. So hopefully you guys check that out. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.